Now, ladies and gentlemen, the party DCP, it has been the talk of the town for a few days, or let me say for a month or a few weeks. But this party has been the greatest threat to UDA party, which is the ruling party, the United Democratic Alliance Party, led by the current president of the Republic of Kenya, President William Ruto. And Rigathi Gachagua, as the leader of the DCP party, has made it clear to the people of the Republic of Kenya, and more so to his followers, that he is going to become second to none. For Rigathi Gachagua believes, being the leader of DCP party, which is the largest party and having the highest number of members, he should be the presidential candidate of the opposition come the year 2027. So Rigathi Gachagua has confessed several times that he is not going to allow anybody in the opposition who does not have the numbers that he has to become the presidential candidate. And we, as analysts of the politics of the Republic of Kenya, have interpreted this situation in a way that we see Rigathi Gachagua has been threatened by none other than the return of the former Cabinet Secretary of Interior, Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i. Now, Rigathi Gachagua has ensured and made it clear to his people that he is not even going to allow Matiang'i to come in front of him for his ambitions to become the next president of the Republic of Kenya. But let me ask you, do you believe that Rigathi Gachagua is in any way different to William Ruto? For me, I believe Rigathi Gachagua, given a chance to become the president of the Republic of Kenya, he has no difference with William Ruto. I mean, he can't even become worse than William Ruto when he ascends to the highest seat in the country, that is the position of the president. So, according to analysts and members of parliament who are affiliated with opposition, they have currently broken the silence and revealed to us what is the end game of Rigathi Gachagua. Because, I mean, if Rigathi Gachagua runs for president come the year 2027, we all know the man won't win. So what is his end game? Yet he knows he can't win. I mean, even constitutionally, he knows that he is deterred and cannot vie for any elective position in the Republic of Kenya, according to the Constitution of Kenya, because he was impeached. So he has to stay out of any elective or civil servant position for the next 10 years. He was impeached in 2024, which means if his case isn't ruled out, Rigathi Gachagua has to wait for until the year 2034 so that he can vie for any elective position again. But Rigathi Gachagua has a lot of influence with his new party, the DCP. So the question is, what is his end game? I want you to listen to a message delivered to us by one Sabaot member of parliament, Honorable Amisi. And this is what Amisi said. The plan is in place to field many candidates that will ensure a runoff, and then negotiate with Gachagua, who will be penniless, salivating, but with more than enough MPs elected on his party. And you know what that means? ODM back to opposition. I only pity the broad-based peacocks. Wataambia nini watu siku ya kiyama? The only way to defeat an unpopular regime democratically is to ensure only two presidential candidates are on the ballot. The new versus the incumbent. This can be done through citizens' coercion. The moment you see more than 3 presidential candidates in 2023 is the time to apply binomial expansion theorem. Stay hell on earth or seek permanent visa elsewhere. Kenya needs a renaissance. That is what Amisi said. And I dare say, I see the point in this. I mean, the whole opposition function. We have heard that Kalonzo Musyoka does not want to become second to nobody when it comes to running for president come the year 2027. Same to Rigathi Gachagua. Same to Fred Matiang'i. Same to Eugene Wamalwa. Same to the former Chief Justice, David Maraga. Same to the current Senator of Busia County, Okiya Omtata. Are we together? Now, these are people that have made their ambitions known to the people of the Republic of Kenya that they will be vying for president. But the question is, why can't these people come together to field a single candidate? It's because most of these people are puppets of the government. And yes, if they are puppets of the government and they run with different parties, they will not be able to beat William Ruto. But one man has a chance of negotiating with William Ruto, not Kalonzo Musyoka. It's Rigathi Gachagua. The Mount Kenya region comprises of about 10 counties. Now, let me ask you, if Rigathi Gachagua wins 90% of the members of parliament of the Mount Kenya region, how do you tell me that this man won't cause havoc in the next government, even if he loses the presidential seat? So what will happen? It's either William Ruto calls Rigathi Gachagua to the table to negotiate with him, or he calls the members of parliament from Rigathi Gachagua to the table and buys them out. Tunaelewana? And that is why this message by one Caleb Amisi has a lot of sense. I mean, if we field over 3 opposition candidates, there is no way we are going to beat William Ruto. The man is planning on how he will take up the whole opposition by himself. Now, his plan, he is counting, by the way. And I dare tell you, William Ruto might push the judiciary to do away with the impeachment case of Rigathi Gachagua so that Rigathi Gachagua will run for presidency. And if he runs, that means Matiang'i has no chance of becoming president. Kalonzo has no chance of becoming president. Maraga has no chance. Omutata has no chance. The Gen Z behind one inject party leader, Morara Kebaso, has no chance, which means William Ruto wins. But among all of them, who has the greatest negotiation power? It's Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua will have more MPs, even more than ODM, making him the incumbent opposition leader. That means he can he can push an agenda in parliament and it goes through. He can push for a demonstration and it goes through. So the best thing for William Ruto to do is call Rigathi Gachagua to the table. Now, if Rigathi Gachagua is called to the table, that means the opposition is done and Raila Amolo Odinga, the ODM party, are forced out to the opposition again. Wadau, nakwambia siasa ni karata chafu na ndio tu zaanza. What is your take in regards to these sentiments made by Sabaot Member of Parliament Caleb Amisi? Achia maoni kwenye comment section, tungane katika video zetu zijazo. Hii ni The Kenyan Daily Report.